Let me be clear. The government of Alberta will do everything within its power to protect people from the effects of this price collapse and this global downturn. Last week, we saw monetary stimulus coming from the U.S. Federal Reserve and the Bank of Canada, both of which reduced their key lending rates by 500 basis points. And here in Alberta, we are adding to that with significant fiscal stimulus to help to save and create jobs. We did so outlined through our Blueprint for Jobs released a week ago today. We did so through last Friday's announcement of a near record $7 billion investment in infrastructure spending this year in 2020 to get people to work. We did it with our announcement of a $100 million loan to the Orphan Well Association to accelerate well reclamation to get blue-collar people in the oil field service sector back to work. We're doing it. We will continue to do it through stimulative tax relief and by reducing the red tape burden to make Alberta more competitive both in the short to long term. Later this week, I will be traveling to Ottawa, and I will present to the Government of Canada and the Prime Minister several actions that are urgently needed to help to protect our economy from the price collapse and the global downturn. And I'm sure that many, if not all, of my provincial and territorial counterparts will join with me in that call as we lead up to the federal budget at the end of this month. Our Finance Minister, Travis Toews, has been speaking with Federal Finance Minister Morneau about these issues today. And I have instructed officials and ministers in our government urgently to develop other proposals that could help to counteract this downturn, both through federal action and by action by the Government of Alberta. That may include further acceleration of infrastructure spending. All options will be on the table. I repeat, all options will be on the table to do everything that we can within our capacity to help to protect jobs and Albertans. I will be appointing an urgent Economic Advisory Committee to be chaired by Dr. Jack Mintz to provide expert external advice on how to meet the challenge of this downturn. Dr. Mintz is an Albertan, born and raised in Edmonton. He's one of the most highly regarded public economists in the country, former president of the C.D. Howe Institute, founding president of the University of Calgary School of Public Policy, who understands both public finance as well as energy markets. And we will be announcing the full membership of that expert panel later this week. So we will do everything within our power to get this province through this downturn. We should not, however, allow these challenges to undermine our fundamental optimism as Albertans. The fundamentals are with us. We have the youngest and best educated and most productive population in the country. Our economy is more diversified now than it has ever been through Alberta's modern economic history. And when the price war is over, the world will continue to need a stable, secure supply of energy for decades to come. And so, for now, we all have to come together, united as Albertans and as Canadians, to get through this time with resolve and with strength.